The new 3M Speedglas G5-03 Pro Air welding helmet is a slim and lightweight respiratory welding helmet featuring the latest technology from 3M Speedglas.
The Speedglas G5-03 Pro Air is approximately 10% lighter and 10% slimmer than the 3M Speedglas G501 welding helmet and features a 30% lower price point.
The Speedglas G5-03 Pro Air is compliant with all relevant Australian and New Zealand standards
for eye protection, high-impact face protection, and respiratory protection.
The system has a required minimum protection factor of 50, meaning that it will supply the welder with breathing air at least 50 times cleaner than the air they would breathe if they were unprotected. The 3M Speedglas G5-03 Pro Air is a fixed front welding helmet. However, with a new 2.5 light state in combination with new tap technology, Speedglas True View, and an optional task light, the Speedglas G5-03 Pro Air is perfect for grinding, even in low light conditions. Tap technology gives you access to welding, grinding, and cutting settings by simply tapping the outside of your welding helmet.
A helmet-mounted task light is also available as an optional extra to provide hours of powerful lighting and is powered by the Adflow battery pack. Designed specifically for welding, the task light enables welders to enter and work in poorly lit spaces. The light was designed to cast a wide light on the workpiece with even light distribution at normal welding distance with configurable light intensity. Built for heavy-duty welding environments,
the G5-03 Pro Air provides a number of configurable coverage options,
so you can customize your helmet to your individual needs and preferences. Options include large head covers, neck covers and shrouds, made with high-vis, leather and heat and splatter-resistant fabric. For more control over your comfort, the air duct system lets you direct the airflow to either your face, your visor, or a combination of both. You can even adjust the amount of air coming from the top outlet or the two side outlets, or choose a combination of both. All airflow adjustments can be made while you're wearing the helmet, maintaining your eye, face, and respiratory protection.
The G5-03 Pro Air is available with two different auto-darkening welding lens options, the TW or the VC. The TW features an extra light bright shade of 2.5 combined with Speedglas True View to give incredible optics. The VC takes optics to the next level by offering the welder True View in the light state, shade 3, and variable colour in the dark state, as well as an extra dark shade of 14 for extremely high amp welding. Both lenses combined with Speedglas SideWindows peripheral vision to give the welder a view like no other fixed front welding helmet on the market.
The auto-darkening welding lens switches itself on as soon as you pick up your welding helmet,
and both lenses feature Speedglas True View.
If we compare the light transmittance levels of Speedglas True View optics versus other welding lenses, we see that the Speedglas True View lens allows a wider spectrum of colours to pass through the welding lens. By allowing more red and blue and less of the strong green you see in other welding lenses, the optics are far more natural and balanced. A wider spectrum of visible light means more contrast, superior vision, and better welds. To provide better vision and more control of your weld puddle,
the VC welding lens also features Speedglas variable colour technology.
This allows you to choose between A, natural, B, cool, or C, warm colour tones for your dark state. You determine which colour provides the best viewing contrast for your welds and most comfort for your eyes.
The Speedglas VC welding lens combines extra large views with True View in the light state and variable colour in the dark state to give the welder a viewing experience like no other PAPR on the market.
The outside of the welding lens has a purple coloured layer. This layer, or more accurately, combination of layers, is a UV IR filter. This filter blocks harmful ultraviolet and infrared radiation. Regardless, if the welding lens is on or off, in the light state or the dark state, you are always protected from welder's flash while looking through the welding lens. The only light that passes through the UV IR filter is visible light. Obviously, the visible light that is emitted from a welding arc is extremely bright. We soften this visible light through our variable dark shade options.
The dark shade options available to you with the G5 welding lens are shade 5 for your cutting applications, shade 8 for your lower amperage work, like low amp TIG, and shades 9 through to 13 for TW and shades 9 through to 14 for the VC,
as you begin to ramp up the amps. As an example, you could use shade 9 for welding on around 100 amps, and shade 14 as you move over 350 to 400 amps. The basic idea here is that the more amps you're using, the brighter the light from the arc, and consequently, the darker the shade you will require to soften the visible light. Pressing down on both the minus and plus shade buttons allows you to lock your lens into any dark shade so that it behaves like a passive welding lens. As an example, you may want to lock the lens into shade 5 for cutting applications. Simply press both the plus and minus buttons simultaneously again to unlock the lens. The photosensors on the outside of your welding lens are what detect the radiation from the welding arc and cause the welding lens to auto-darken from its light state to your preset dark shade in response. This all happens within 0.1 of a millisecond. The sensors on the Speedglas G5-03 are the most powerful on the market, able to detect an arc down to 1 amp. However, you can determine how sensitive you want the sensors to be. For example, if you are using a new high-end inverter-based TIG machine, which offers an incredibly stable arc, or you are TIG welding using very low amps, you will want your sensitivity as powerful as possible. If you are working in close proximity to another welder, you may want to reduce your sensitivity so that your lens does not darken in response to the light emitted from their arc. The sensitivity settings range from setting 1 to 5, with 1 being the lowest sensitivity and 5 being the highest sensitivity. As a rule of thumb, we would recommend using setting 1 to stop your lens reacting to external light sources like other welders, 2 for stick and MIG, 3 for TIG, 4 for low amp TIG, and 5 for any applications where there is a risk of hidden arc. That is, anywhere you'd lose direct sight of the arc. The last piece of the puzzle when it comes to the functionality of the welding lens is the delay setting. Once you finish welding, the lens automatically returns to the light state, allowing for immediate and safe inspection of the weld pool and preparation for the next weld. However, with the delay setting, you will have the ability to shorten or extend this delay. As an example, if you are welding stainless steel on high amps, even after you have finished welding, the molten pool will still be extremely bright. In this case, you will want to extend the time it takes the lens to switch back to the light state, or in other words, increase your delay. Conversely, if you are tack welding, after you have finished a weld, you'll want the lens to return to the light state as fast as possible, so you can move on to your next weld position. In this situation, you would select to decrease your delay. As an option, you can also pair your G5 welding lens with your mobile phone via Bluetooth using the 3M Connected Equipment app. Once you have paired the lens to your device, you can control all your welding lens settings directly from your mobile, including programming memory modes, settings for dark shades, sensitivity, and delay. As an example, you could program the shade, sensitivity, and delay for low amp TIG applications, and the same for high amperage MIG welding. Then, instead of needing to change all the settings on the lens when switching from MIG to TIG, you could quickly select your TIG memory mode on the device and get back to welding. The app also allows you to record maintenance and review statistics on how you use your welding lens. A magnifying lens holder built into the welding lens allows for precise mag lens placement. The magnifying lenses come in 100, 150, 200, 250 and 300% magnification. The G5 head harness was designed to give the wearer a customised fit through multiple adjustment options. The first sizing adjustment you can make relates to the 2 adjustable straps across the crown of your head. These 2 crown straps should be adjusted so that they are both fitted snugly across the top of your head. The smooth ratchet mechanism at the back of the harness articulates to provide a better fit and can be incrementally tightened until you find the perfect fit. If you wear a cap when welding, you can also remove and flip the ratchet mechanism to provide a better fit. A large back pad is also provided with every system to provide enhanced comfort. You can adjust the distance between your face and the helmet using the distance adjustment settings on the side of the harness. Simply push in the grey button on the harness on each side to move your face either closer or further away from the welding lens. The front of the harness adjusts to your forehead for maximum comfort, and the overall head harness design avoids sensitive areas and pressure points on your head. Angle adjustment can also be configured using the angle adjuster on the right side of the harness. Using the angle adjustment, you can maneuver the helmet to rest against your chest or angle it into a position more conducive to overhead welding. Lastly, the 2 tightening mechanisms on the sides of the helmet have 2 independent functions. The right side is used to adjust the friction of lifting and lowering the welding helmet, and the left side determines how tight you want your helmet held in the park position when it's raised. With its slim profile, the award-winning Adflow welding respirator offers excellent lightweight, adaptable and mobile respiratory protection. Constant clean air flows directly into your breathing zone, and with the right type of filter, the Adflow respirator effectively protects against a range of gases, vapours and particles. Available with a range of stackable particulate and gas filters, the Adflow PAPR is designed to meet your specific welding needs and has become synonymous with welding respiratory protection. The internal configuration comprises of a spark arrestor to protect the system from sparks and splatter, a pre-filter to prolong the life of the particle filter, and a particle filter that performs to P3 level with a capture efficiency of greater than 99.95% against the challenge aerosol used by Australian and New Zealand standards. When we turn the system on, it delivers a constant flow of air at a rate of 170 litres per minute. If we press the on button for a second time, the flow rate increases to 200 litres per minute. As an example, the higher flow rate can be used to improve wearer comfort in extra hot and humid conditions. The Adflow air filter unit is delivered with a heavy-duty battery that provides approximately 12 hours runtime with a fully charged battery and clean filters. The Adflow has a 3-bar battery indicator showing remaining capacity. The battery charger is provided with the PAPR system and can be plugged into the battery while the battery is still attached to the PAPR unit. Or you can remove the battery from the PAPR and charge it separately. The battery will be fully charged in approximately 4 to 5 hours depending on residual capacity. Alternatively, with the rapid charge feature, you can charge the battery to 80% capacity in approximately 1 hour. The Adflow air filter unit has a particle filter indicator made up of 3 green lights and 2 red lights that notify you when filter changes are required. For applications that emit a foul odour like welding galvanised steel, there is an optional odour filter that can be positioned between the particle filter and the Adflow motor body. Optional gas filters are also available to provide a level of protection against different gases if required. Trust in a brand can't be built overnight. It takes years to become known and even longer to be trusted. Over 40 years ago, in 1981, the Speedglas brand released the first ever auto-darkening welding helmet and has consistently set the benchmark ever since. Made in Sweden, Speedglas is the brand of choice for professional welders and remains the world's leading brand of personal protective equipment for welders.
The Speedglas G5-03 Pro Air welding helmet carries a 3-year warranty on the welding lens and a 2-year warranty on the Adflow PAPR. This cover is revolving, meaning that if you experience an issue with your lens or PAPR within this period, you will be issued with a replacement and your period of cover starts again. You can extend your cover by an extra year for free by registering your product on the AWS website at www.apexweldingsafety.com.au. AWS has been the sole agent for the Speedglas brand in Australia and New Zealand for over 30 years, with a team of technical specialists ready to support you in the field. AWS still stocks and sells consumable spare parts for the Speedglas 9000 series, which was released over 25 years ago in 1996. This is a testament to the quality and longevity of Speedglas products, and also the ongoing support that you'll receive when you own a Speedglas helmet.